DOST Barkada, nagsimula na ang 2021 National Science and Technology Week. Ano-anong webinars na ba ang nasalihan mo?
Maraming mga activities ang inihanda ng Department of Science and Technology mula November 22 hanggang 28, 2021 para sa ating lahat. Mga activities na magpapakita ng mga paraan kung paano natutugunan ang hamon ng panahon gamit ang agham at teknolohiya. At ngayong darating na Biyernes, isang roundtable discussion kasama ang next generation ng Filipino researchers ang ihahandog sa atin ng DOST Philippine Council for Industry, Energy and Emerging Technology.
At bago ang itinakdang araw, mapalad po tayong makapanayam ang isa sa magiging guest speaker ng event na si Dr. Jesus Noel Villaseñor. Dito lang yan sa ExperTalk Online.
Si Dr. Jesus Noel Villaseñor ay isang space plasma physicist. Ang plasma ay ang tinatawag na fourth state of matter, kasama ng solid, liquid at gas. Halos lahat ng mga bagay sa kalawakan, gaya ng mga bituin at araw, pati na rin ang kidlat, ay nasa tinatawag na plasma state. Bakit nga ba ito pinag-aaralan?
People are interested in plasmas because they're looking for another source of energy, yung fusion energy. So in order to get fusion reactions, you have to get the gas heated to a plasma state. It's very, very hot. It's tens of millions of degrees centigrade, no? And then that's when they can actually fuse and release energy.
Taong 1996 nang mapabilang siya sa Kavli Institute for Astrophysics and Space Research, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, isang institusyon na gumagawa ng iba't ibang astrophysical studies mula sa galaxy formation, black holes, mga planeta sa labas ng solar system, at ng gamma ray burst kung saan may malaki siyang nagawang kontribusyon sa pag-aaral nito.
When I came on board in 1996, yung gamma ray burst was a big mystery kasi these events, these explosions only happened randomly, any part of the sky. And then you can imagine na it's putting out a lot of X-rays, which is part of the electromagnetic spectrum, no? It's very bright. If you had X-ray eyes or X-ray vision, it's almost as bright as the sun. And then, like in a matter of minutes to hours, it just fades away and it doesn't, it doesn't appear anymore.
Upang makatulong sa paglutas ng misteryo ng gamma ray burst, ay pinangunahan ni Dr. Villaseñor ang pagbuo ng soft X-ray camera na ikinabit sa HETI-2 satellite o High Energy Transient Explorer.
The camera that I put together was able to come up with very precise coordinates for where these transients occurred, because one of the problems was by the time people actually got a rough coordinates of the system, nawala na. There's nothing that you can't follow up, and that's why people were scratching their heads trying to figure out what was that. But our satellite was able to come up with precise coordinates in a matter of seconds, and that was very important to solving this mystery.
Sa kasalukuyan, nakatuon ang ginagawang pag-aaral ni Dr. Villaseñor sa extrasolar planets o mga planeta sa labas ng solar system gamit ang Transiting Exoplanet Survey Satellite o TESS na nai-launch noong April 2018.
We're actually in our third year now. We basically did an all-sky scan. No? And we have, as of now, we have 4,000 candidates. I mean, the list of planets outside extrasolar planets is already getting very long, thousands of these. And it's very interesting because it all boils down to, is it possible to have life outside our own Earth? And one of the first things that you would do is, are there planets outside in stars? And what we're finding out now is that turns out that just about every star probably has planet, and not one planet, but it can have a constellation of planets. And the zoo and the combinations of planets is very, very interesting. So and that's what we're doing now. We're gathering more data, and trying to find more of these planets, maybe even find more Earth-like planets.
Sa Maynila lumaki si Dr. Villaseñor. Bata pa lamang ay pangarap na niyang maging astronaut.
As I've been telling people here, I've always wanted to be an astronaut, and space has always interested me. And I said, if I'm going to do that, I might as well try to be a physicist and try to be helpful in a field that they would need, when they send people out to space.
Upang makamit ang kanyang pangarap, ay kumuha si Dr. Villaseñor ng Bachelor of Science in Physics sa California Institute of Technology at PhD sa Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Pero hindi naging madali ang kanyang paglalakbay patungo sa inaasam na pangarap.
When I first went to the States, and did my studies there, it was tough because all your friends are in the Philippines, and you wish you could do your studies along with your other friends. Pero so that was in the beginning, that was the hardest part. Just being away from friends and family, and being able to share some of the things, some of the excitement. Kasi pag umuwi ako, when I go to the Philippines, it's hard to share a lot of these because first of all, you want to catch up and everything, but some of the things that you want to convey about the excitement of science, about the developments in the field, it's hard to bring that up in conversation. So that's why I think what you're doing over here is very, very helpful, to try to expose people to what's out there, because technology and science is just moving so fast, especially in this last 20 or 30 years.
Sa dami ng kanyang naging tagumpay at kontribusyon sa larangan ng astrophysical studies, ano kaya ang kanyang sikreto?
Curiosity. You have to be very curious. You have to ask questions. And then there's a method. You have to be disciplined. One of the first things that I do, when a graduate student or a student comes to me is, binibigyan ko ng lab notebook. Oh, yan, lab notebook. Sulat mo, take notes, make a record. You have to be very disciplined about it. You have to be able to take notes. And actually, that's one of the first things that I noticed, that some of the really good scientists around here, they're always taking notes. They're always, jotting down their experiences. And of course, they're very curious.
Payo ni Dr. Villaseñor para sa next-gen researchers ay samantalahin ang mga resources online upang mapalawig ang kaalaman.
My challenge to you is to go seek out the information, because through the wonders of the internet, there's a lot of citizen science going on. There's a lot of information going on. There's a lot of papers that are being published now you don't need to so my challenge to you is to make good use of the internet, because the opportunities are already there. You don't have to be here.
Si Dr. Jesus Noel Villaseñor ay isa lamang sa mga guest speakers sa Reimagining the Future of R&D with the Next Gen Researchers, a roundtable discussion. Para bigyan tayo ng iba pang detalye para sa kapanapanabik na event na ito, ay makakasama naman natin si Dr. Ruby Reterta.
Magandang araw po, Dr. Ruby.
Magandang araw, Jen.
Alright, ma'am. Base sa tema ng hashtag 2021 NSTW, ano po ba ang hamon na nais nating matugunan sa event na ito?
Alam mo, Jel, may kakulangan talaga tayo sa bansa ng mga scientists, researchers, or mananaliksik sa iba't ibang larangan ng agham at teknolohiya, no? Lalong-lalo na yung kailangan natin silang ihanda, hingian ng mga opinion, lalo na yung mga nagsisimula pa lang o mga batang henerasyon sa larangan ng research. Kasi maaaring ang mga kabataang ito or mga batang researchers natin ay maraming bagong idea at research na pwede natin gawin sa mga susunod na henerasyon.
Alright, ma'am. Ano po ba ang end goal natin para sa event na ito?
Ang gusto sana natin ay makapag-identify tayo ng mga bagong ideya or technologies or researches na pwedeng mapondohan natin sa PhishERD. Hindi lang ng PhishERD but ng DOST. Kasi isasama natin yon sa ating harmonized R&D agenda sana na nire-ready natin. Di ba nagre-review tayo ngayon ng HRNDA. So we wanted new things and new technologies na pwedeng mapondohan. We wanted new R&D trends and foresights. So kaya nag-invite tayo ng mga futurists. Sana makapag-impart nga ng mga bagong teknolohiya at ano ba talaga yung mangyayari in the future, di ba? So katulad ngayon, di natin alam na magiging ganito yung ating digital age, no?
Dr. Ruby, imbitahan na po natin ang mga netizen na abangan ang event na ito.
Yes, iniimbitahan po namin ang lahat na sumama or check out yung aming talk or discussion. This is in conjunction with the celebration of our National Science and Technology Week. This event will happen on November 26, 2021, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., which is via Zoom conference. Yung plenary session will be aired via FB Live sa PhishERD site.
Abangan po ninyo ang roundtable discussion ng DOST PhishERD kasama ang next generation of researchers at syempre, huwag din niyong kalimutang subaybayan ang iba pang activities ng 2021 NSTW hanggang linggo pa po yan, November 28, 2021. Maraming salamat sa inyong patuloy na pagtutok. Hanggang sa susunod na Miyerkules, alas 5 ng hapon, sabay-sabay natin kilalanin ang mga Pinoy scientists at ma-inspire sa kanilang kwento ng pananaliksik at pagtuklas ng mga bagong kaalaman para sa bawat Pilipino. Ako po si Jel Miranda at ito ang ExperTalk Online.